So good morning children. So today we are going to discuss about our next topic. Okay na? So what is the next topic? It's a very interesting topic what we discussed. So previously in our class 2, page number 200. You see that page number 200. The topic name I'll write on board. Our environment. Or the second lesson. Our environment. Okay na? This is our environment. I'll check it. So everything is clear? So right, our environment. What is mean by environment? Just I'm going to talk to you. So today I'm going to explain everything about the environment. Okay. So the world that we see around us is our environment. Our environment is made up of many things such as the sun, moon, stars, gardens, buildings, rivers, cats, and trains. So these are all okay, right? Environment. What is the meaning of environment? I already just I said that environment is nothing but it is a around us in our. For example, person is there. My surrounding, what things are there, that is called as a around us is nothing but it is an environment. If I am going to live in a one area, yes, that is my environment. If I am going to live in a one house, that is my environment. Okay na children, understood na? And if you go for the other area, for example, if you go for another area, means there is a, if you go America, then America is environment is different. Yes or no? Means where you are living with a other things, that is called as a environment. The sun is a one of the environment. Yes or no? Many things are there. Things are there or not? Sun, moon, cat, bat, so calendar, whatever it may be, cell phone, everything except us. Except, for example, I am going to consider myself. Except me, the remaining all are our environment only. Okay na? So whatever maybe. For example, pen, pencil, everything is our body. So this is my body. For example, in first lesson we discussed my body parts. Okay na? External and internal organs. That is not environment because that is a part of your body. So outside of the body, what it will be there, that is totally is called as a environment. Got it in all children? Yes. So that's why the environment has a living and non-living things as well as natural and human made things. So what does it mean? It will contain, that is a, so two types of things. One is a living things and another one is a non-living things. I'll write it. The words. So living things and non-living things. Okay, I'll ask one question to you all people. Living things and non-living things are there. What is mean by living things? Can you guess what is mean by living things? So living things means can move, can try to talk. For example, our human beings are there. Our human beings are right to talk or not? Yes, talking and walking, doing work and eating, breathing, everything is just living things. But non-living things, they don't have any movement. Growing is also not possible. For example, plant is there, children. The plant is a living thing or non-living thing? So it is a plant is a living thing. Correct? The how can we say that there is a plant is a living thing means the plant will grow or not? Just wait. The plant will grow or not? Yes or no? The plant is growing. So that's why we consider as it is a living thing. Now it is not a non-living thing. Clear now all of you children? Understood now? So living things and non-living things are there, and here the natural things and man-made things also there. What is mean by natural things and man-made things? Children understood that there is a natural and man-made means the sun is there. The sun is a natural one or not? Anyone is right to create it? No, no one has to create it. Yes or no? So for example, human body, anyone can create it? Okay, earth is also one of the natural or not? Anyone will create the earth? No one will create. And then more examples, say more examples. So natural one, the moon is there na, moon is a one of the example or not? Okay, stars, moons, everything. Okay, so that is a naturally, we are not to create it, but man-mades we have. You know what is man-made? Man-made means, so photograph, everything. So what does it means? So fan, TV, bulb, computer, cell phone, watch, everything is a man-made, because the land phone, cell phone, TV, everything is a man-made, because of the reason seas and buildings. Okay, buildings, roads, houses, all are, there is a constructions of a idols. These are all are man-made. So I'll ask one question. Man-made means the humans are right to make, not only human beings but living things can make, that is called as a man-made things. So natural one means no one will create and no one will destroy. For example, you know that environment, weather condition. So clouds are there na, we can create the clouds? No, we should not create. Yes, soil is there, we have the different type of soils are there na, we can create the soil? No, we cannot create it. Yes or no? These are all the different things are there. Now we'll go for the living and non-living things in detail explanation I'm going to give to you, right? So living things I'm going to explain. So what is meant by living means all the things that and can are alive or called as a living things. Which is live is called as a living thing. That's it. So which is life is nothing but which has to move, which has to grow, which has to breathe. These are all are living things only. Otherwise it is not a living things. Clear na? Living things can eat, living things can grow, living things can breathe, living things can move, living things can sleep, living things can feel. Okay, I'll ask one question. The feeling is there na? I'll ask. The feeling means, you know, touch me not plant is there na? The leaves are there na? Touch me not plant leaves. Okay, so the leaf is ready to just appear in our day-to-day life. If you observe that feeling is there means, you go and touch the plant leaves, then how it is possible? Then it is right to this contrast, it will comes closer. Yes or no? Yes, feeling is there or not? Yes, feeling is there. And eating is there. For example, animals are there. Animals are living things or not? Okay, animals are living things or not? Then how can we identify? Animals are right to eat, breathe, talk, not to talk, making sounds like sleep or move. These are all called as a living things. Examples, you know, the rabbit is one of the example, and next one, hen and chicks is one of the examples, and children are examples of living things. These are all are living things, correct or not? Yes. The trees and plants are also living things. They need food. They make their food with the help of sunlight and air and water. They take the in carbon dioxide and releases oxygen. All other living things need oxygen to live. So I'll ask one question to you. All children, you say to me, in a living things are there. What I said, the living things which can try to eat, drink, okay, movement, everything is a living. Okay, so some kind of the living things need food. Without food, the living things cannot live in our nature. Then food, how they will get it? They make their food their own or with a depending on other animals also. For example, plants are there. The plants are receiving food or not? Do you know plants will receive energy? How the plants will receive food means by using of a sunlight. The sunlight is right to fall on a leaves of the plant, then that plants right to receive the sunlight energy and make it as a chlorophyll. So correct or not? So this is a reason. Okay, now clear? Understood all of you children? Yes. The next one is a the birds also there, that is also, so they take in carbon dioxide and releases oxygen. All other living things need oxygen to live. For example, you know that carbon dioxide is there and oxygen is there. Do you know children all carbon dioxide and oxygen? What is mean by carbon dioxide? It is a wastage of our gas or wastages of our body. So what we are going to, the plants are there na, the plants will receive that carbon dioxide what we are releasing, that carbon dioxide the plants will receive, and then it will ready to make it as a, which one is ready to release the plants, the plants will release that oxygen. So it is helpful to our body or not, our human beings need that oxygen. That's why plants are useful to us. If the plants are giving oxygen to our human beings, then we can breathe it. Okay na, understood na children? So that is the things, these are all our living things. Okay na, right? What about the non-living things? Okay, another one is a non-living things, Amma. Okay, so I'll ask one more question to you. Non-living things means what I said, that living things means then can grow, growth, what does it means, movement, breathing, eating, all. If it is not possible to eat, if it is not possible to eat, drink, if it is not possible to breathe, if it is not possible to grow, these are all called as a non-living things. Clear? This is called as a non-living things. Clear children? So here all I'm going to read your textbook. All the things that are not alive are called as a non-living things. Which is alive means that is a living things, which is non-living means not alive means that is a, what is that, non-living things. So clear children? Yes. So they do not breathe, eat, drink, sleep or grow. Yes, the non-living things are not to grow, not to breathe, not to drink, not to eat, not to move, not to grow, not to have shape, anything. Yes, we have shape, that's it. The changing of a shape is not there. And it is not to feel, it is not to respond. Yes or no? You know the computer can respond, but a computer is not directly respond. When we are going to type, then only it will respond. Yes or no? For example, water is there, water bottle. So that is also one of the example of a non-living things, right? The book, football, bag, view examples of a non-living things. More examples are there or not? Okay, so calculator and cell phone is also non-living things only, because it needs any food. Calculator needs food? No, it is not receiving any food, and it is not to respond without going to press the any key, it is not responding. Clear now? Understood all of you children? The light is also one of the example. Anything you can take, fan, bulb, light, music system, computer, photo, everything. Okay, what not? Which is right to, which is alive is a living things, which is non-living means which is not a alive. Okay, that is a non-living things. Clear? So we have more examples also there, ma. So differences between the living and non-living things they given. So we already said. So what is that, living and non-living things examples, and what is the differences means? All living beings breathe, non-living things do not breathe. Okay, so what I said, that it is a just all living things can breathe. So I said na, so non-living things are not to not breathe. So here this is the best example and first example to you all children. Understood now? Living things are ready to breathe, but non-living things are not to breathe. Clear? So next one is the living things need food and water to live. On the other hand, non-living things do not need food and water. So what it means, the living things need food and water also. Correct or not children? The living things need food and water, but is a, so no need, not required, or not required, not required food and water. So this is these are the small differences will be there, ma. So here, and next one, what it will be more, and everything that moves is not a living thing. So for example, bicycle runs on the road, but it is not a living thing. A bicycle is a non-living thing because it does not move on its own. A person has to ride it. Okay children, all so moving thing, all moving things are what I said, moving things are said to be it is a living things, correct or not? But really, is all moving things are able to just say that there is a living things? No, all moving things not a living things. How can we judge? Mean they given an example also. What is the example they given to you? Mean simple. See, living things are right to use that moving their own, but non-living things are not own. The someone, for example, bicycle is moving on road. So no, actually there is a moving, but bicycle is directly it is not moving. The who is just using that energy, that boy or girl, anyone is right to sit on a cycle or bicycle and right to pedaling, then that is moving, otherwise it is not moving. Yes or no? Clear all of you? Understood all of you? Yes, that is the reason we have. And so living things can feel heat and cold. They also have feelings of their own, such as happiness and sadness. Non-living things do not feel. For example, what I said, that another definition, another one is there, is a feel is there, right? But do not feel. Do not feel. See, what does it means here? That is a feeling. Feeling means, for example, human beings are there. If any hot body is there, if you go and touch, means you can feel something. Yes or no? You should not touch. You are going to feel something. No, I don't want to touch. Correct or not? But non-living things not like that. If you keep like this, then it will try to touch or anything. It cannot be feel anything. Clear? So that is the differences. What is the first one? Is a breathing is a first difference. Is a breathe is a not to breathe, and food and water required, and it is not required the food and water for the non-living things. So living things can feel and non-living things do not feel it. Clear, children? Understood now? So these are the common differences we have in our day-to-day life. What the living things and non-living things will try to present in our day-to-day life. Clear? Now fill in the blanks they given. We are going to complete the fill in the blanks. Then we go for the next one. Okay now? So I'll write the fill in the blanks first. Fill in the blanks are there. First, fill in the blanks things that are dash. So things that are, okay. So things that are dash are called living things. Are living things. Okay, children. The second question also I'll write. There are how many? 3 questions are there. First I will write the 3 questions. Then after that I will explain. Second one. All dash beings breathe. All dash beings third one, living things need food. Need food and water too. So right, so these are the 3 questions they given. See here, the things that are dash are living things. The things are living things, are alive. You can write this alive is a correct. These things that are alive are living things, and all human beings breathe. Are living beings, are human beings is better now. Okay, human beings is the best suitable word. And living things need food and water to live. Correct or not? Living things need food and water for what? For live. Okay. Okay, this is the answer for that. So things that are alive or living things, all human beings breathe, and living things need food and water to live. Okay na? Or alive. To alive is better na? Alive. Alive. And water to alive. Clear? So that is the reason, that is the answer for this. Fill in the blanks. The remaining answers next class will discuss with you. Okay.